love ain't living here no more. Holding life, I gotta squeeze. These lemons got me on my knees. They biting, they some fleas. I'm snapping, I ain't saying cheese. Shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time, shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that? This time.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it. They bring it just about every home game, and there's a lot of fun tradition carried on in this ballpark, as you mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go, and today's starting pitcher, number 48.
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now, number 40. And he deals. Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, digging for two, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Nico Horner. Yo one. On the ground. Donaldson. Now the throw to first on the run. The throw to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
At the belt and fires. In the air, right side. Frelick has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Welcome back. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Kyle Hendricks. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. The wide to kick the pitch. 0-1. Good eye right there. Here's a 1-2. Got him. And there's one away.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Next offering is down low. And now it's even 1-1. And the pitch. And it's even up. Singy, this guy's put together a pretty amazing career. 8th round pick by the Rangers in 2011. Traded to the Cubs for Ryan Dempster a year later. I don't think they thought they were getting a guy who would lead the league in ERA as he did in 2016. Next pitch is popped up. Swanson drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The right-hander back to work.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Oh, 0-2 now. That to right. Frelick makes the grab, 1 down.
That is it. The shortstop.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris, and a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Hit weakly on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. That one fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Cubs are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Sal Frelick. The pitch. That's down and in.
Count 1-0.
Now 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and it goes just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Sends him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And they get Adames for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in for a strike. Early in his career with Oakland, with Donaldson struggling, you watched a lot of video on Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista. A's people didn't like it. They said, be yourself. He said, well, I stink, and I need to figure out why they're good.
Yeah, I love that, and you got to figure it out no matter what it takes.
Well, he became good. Next offering is down low. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nobody left for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going.
New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's Yan Gomes. And first offering is fouled off. Gomes in his 11th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Brazil. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Popped up. Terang under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swing and a pop-up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And we are still scoreless. Back here in Milwaukee, and now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell.
The center fielder.
Hendricks back to work.
Mitchell.
Bounce to the left side. On the run, throw to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
The pitch. Gets a piece. and stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
This is Bryce Terang. Comebacker to the mound. To first, and that is the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back here at American Family Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nico Horner. The wind of the pitch. They say it went. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Rickey Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. Throw on to Santana. And a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder,
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a drive. Happ Daddy connects. Deep right field. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 1-0.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Bellinger up to hit. Flied out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. That one hammered center field, way back there. And gone! Cody Bellinger blasts one out, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Way out front for strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That hits the dirt, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And fouled off. And here it comes. On a line, base hit.
the batter.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now Jamer Candelario First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there. Line drive, base hit. Swanson rounds second on his way to third. The relay, it's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, Christopher Morel. He's 0 for 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Candelario around third. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Two outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. Donaldson tosses to first in time. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Hendricks back to work. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
1-1.
The 1-1. That one to first, and that chance handled. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Contreras batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Got him looking, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Santana up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and he just misses. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. And a 1-2. That's a little bit low.
2-2, count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back. Digging in, number 40.
The center fielder, number 40.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Mitchell pulls that one down. One away.
The batter, number 2. Second base.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Good contact guy, good defender. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Horner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Slowly on the ground to short. Adames whips it to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Number 48 departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Abner Uribe. 32nd appearance. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Happ on his way home. He scores. It's 5-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now at the plate, swing and a ball popped up. Terang makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Willie Adames stands in there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hendricks throws over, and he's back safely. High fly ball out to center field. Number 40 should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting. Third base.
Here's Josh Donaldson. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Strike two.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Fraley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Going to count 1 and 2. Goes down looking. So they've been. Welcome back, top 6. And now the DH, Jeimer Candelario. The pitch. And a foul ball. Candelario in his 6th season, 29 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
0-1. Swing and a miss. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Out there to center. Mitchell gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Now batting.
Here's Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes.
That's hard hit on the line. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Candelario around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Number 40 stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 for 3. Runner at second here, 1 gone. On the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 gone. Here's a speed threat. Nico Horner. Here's a high chopper. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Now moved to first. Horner back in on a dive.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
The 1-0. Bounce to the right. Terang. They get the force, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3. Back here at the ballpark. Vic Caratini at the plate. The wind and the pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right side. Bellinger takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. Now it's Christian Yelich. In there for strike 1. Terang leads off first with 1 away. Strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got it by him for the K.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Nope.
Just missed. That one ripped. Pat going back some more. To the warning track, makes the catch. Milwaukee leaves 1. They continue to trail. Back here in Milwaukee, and here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. And he deals. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joel Payamps. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Strike 1. Payamps. He's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that guys are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back. If they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
1-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second, nobody out.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Sneaks through, base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners, nobody out. So up next, Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off. Runners on the corners, no outs. The 0-2. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Santana. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The bat, number 9.
2 on with 1 out. Jamer Candelario, the next Cub to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. 1 down, runners at second and third. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 9-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at second with 1 away. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. That one fouled hard the other way. And a pitch. The punch out there. Out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Center field. Mitchell gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2. And welcome back. And now the first base.
The Brewers, the first baseman,
Carlos Santana. The new pitcher in the game, Julian Merriweather.
Well, he's been an absolute workhorse out of the pen all season long. This is the 70th appearance for him this year, and that says a lot about how much they trust handing the ball over to him.
Strike 2. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fraley stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 for 2. Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Willie Adames. Santana, the lead runner, out at second. Fraley on at first with nobody out. That one's in there, and that is strike 2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Donaldson in the box again, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever off the plate inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Over to Swanson. He turns it, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer. Next
for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Gomes settles underneath it. He's got it. That is the inning. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Andrew Chafin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And now the lefty hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
So clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Out in front and foul to the left side. And the pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Back to the mound. On to first. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3. Back here at American Family Field. And now
For the Brewers, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
the catcher comes up to him. Victor Caratini. So a lefty out of the pen. Drew Smiley. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Pitch misses. Ball 1. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. First pitch, not close. And there's a foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Late swing, foul to the left. In the dirt. Throw not nearly in time. He's safe. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now it's Christian Yelich. And that's in there for strike 1. On the ground to second, might be 2. They get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. Chafin back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. Whips it to first. And Bellinger is out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
And ball 1. Chafin, in his 9th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. Fly ball center field. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Dansby Swanson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Kicks and deals. And delivers outside. Comes a 2-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Adbert Alzolay.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Contreras, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to first. Bellinger steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
9-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is the final line for tonight.
Hey, man. Get up off my. Let me talk my talk. Let me show him how I feel.